I am John Hauge, and I approve of this message.
This video is going to be about taxing political contributions for incumbent politicians using progressively higher rates. Why? Well, we're trying to solve the problem, how do you limit career politicians? Some call for term limits. I say that this is a better solution. As we look at term limits, on one side of the argument there are those that argue for none. On the other side of the argument, there are those who propose some sort of term limit for all politicians. The ones that favor none typically are the incumbents that have big, huge war chests full of lots of money. On the other side, there is the challenger who has limited money, or none at all. So what's the middle ground? Because obviously this is going to be an unfair fight. I propose that the middle ground is to tax the political contributions of the incumbents. So let's look at our incumbent on the left. They could have 10 years experience, 20 years experience, or 30 years experience. On the right side is the challenger. The challenger is their first time running, and they have very limited money. So all the political contributions that they receive will be taxed at 0%. Our incumbent on the left, we would use a progressively higher tax rate. So at 10 years, it would be 25% tax on their political fundraising. 20 years would be 50% tax on their political fundraising. And at 30 years, we'd take 90%. So let's look at case one. Both sides raise an equal amount of money. Let's stipulate that the incumbent has 20 years experience and will be taxed at 50%. Let's look at the case where both sides raise the same amount of political contributions. The incumbent, however, is going to lose half of that to taxes. So under case one, the advantage would go to the challenger. Now let's look at the incumbent earning even more money. Even at 50% tax rate, the incumbent will end up with the same amount of money as the challenger. So under case two, there's an equal amount of money in the race for both candidates. The advantage of this plan, though, is that there's a bonus for the state of Illinois that they get extra tax revenue. So I propose that the middle ground in the term limits debate is to tax political contributions for incumbents using progressively higher rates. This becomes another piece of centrist conservatism. Tax political contributions using progressively higher rates. It's a win for the Democrats in that no term limits are imposed. It's a win for Republicans because it reduces the power of incumbency. And most importantly, it's a win for the voters who end up with more choice.